ye fiada the 24th of October 2025. In fact, I finished trading upon Yankopon what the year eko ankasa fi su de ensem bebre na and I just say every mobile from January ebesi and 24th October. In fact, enyasem ketwa especially in this country, oh my Ghana, areho sema dani de nyina no aya na yete ewo yasum ye shafi ya se me ha me ni enka kra dia na chese etitiru ni abempon beye 10-11 and oh my Ghana yashre womo aka barely 2 months na chese 2025 and so aba na wie ye mpa ya yebo nyina ne se twedi aponyakopon behu ye mobo na odi ye nyina no betwa asomdwe ma me ma showdown ahwefo nyina akwa abashonko emfambra Kumasi online TV, Friends of Ken TV and Afethic TV meje de se nyankopon wadom ene fiada yade ajeso bibiara ho ye se du fiada se ni de obi besi eboja ye body pem ye wi na eja online te be pie e krom hanim se ni yakokoto akosere twedi amponyankopon se 2 months ye da ye nimi ohu ye mobo na onfa ye ntwa asomdwe meshe so nya subscribe ya na wa subscribe e de ama me wa share video ama onuebo no so wa share de ama obi foforo na waka twere so ba kukudurofo oba na wonsuro hwe no oba na asem ne sede yete no wo siri pen na waka ni pen no yade agese ne fiada nso no waji na edwa wode nsama hodo na eso muntimesere wo video no so a comment section ase no na adwenhwe no so wodi afa honom e de ama me no wa share so e de ama afoforo vote post no so e da honom na MPP amanyokuo na nche wo maba wo mokọ akoto no nipa wo sha wo sefata se yeto aba no e de ma no mesre ye papa ba se obevoti e de ama sa nipa no e wo comment section na se e de ama me enne fiada nso no yeden ya communicators e be ba be ka me ho e wo fidiem hanim se MPP ni NDC ane ye ba twetwe enkomo e de afa o my Ghana ho na enu ada metina fidiem hanim se ya me di showdown jumedi esom no ade a me di arehu sembi esom ende update aba no me de nyina e be mamo e wo fidiem hanim se me a metina jumedi emu e de asom me di ene nana ya se wa hana ATP so e be ba betina se na jansema aba won krata ne mu no wo ba be pensen ni nyina mu e de ama yade a Lionage Clinic GH so asomase a enne me de eye showdown jumedi ne esom ntine be ma wo honom na chesese bi wo be ma ne mu adwuma wo be ma no wo hwede anopa e njira ne na so be ma na yemre anase wo de kapecho na chese wapepe e de egu honom oba ne nyanro ne humpo no we ne be ba ho so na chese ade ne we nya jemu ane sade a be pacho me kan fo Lionage Clinic GH e de ama say ya arthritis say ya syphilis say ya gonorrhea ya we biara chese ada wo so ache a wonya no aduro me kan fo wo mo e de ama infertility oba chese wawari 2 years 3 years 10 years 15 years awa your friend awo wunye bi menopause fibroid ni ade nyina no ade akopie mu e wo maso ya wo meduro no purely herbal nti no mo de ma wa na chese yade na chese edua wu mu no na yade etuko at once be ba cha asem den say a free consultation wuni Kumasi anase wuni nkramante mu bia na wa amano no so no mo twehwe nkoma wo frɛ wo mu enye fiansa ye beka cho se to 100 cedis anase to 200 cedis ansa na woni odokitani akasa we free consultation to frɛ wo mu wo ha no wa manie biara wo de ba wo ma hwe ye bia no ade a wuntue sike bia but right after the consultation bia na yare no ye be cho se kotwa scan koyese eno na wo betua ho ka ope wo mechi akwan a enkramante mu de wo mo spinter saso na Kumasi hanum se no wo mo ewo tech nintin baby biara wo bia so kra no ni o my Ghana na wo bi memu a wo mo numbers na da kasafoni ni no emu biara wo be frɛ bia hye ne so se wo mejo so na wo mo ne wo atwetwe enkomo wo mo ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays exactly 6 a.m. ekosi exactly 8 a.m. sorry ekosi enumbre 6 p.m. wo mo sha 8 a.m. ekosi enumre 6 p.m. ti baby biara wo bia no frɛ wo mo 0559658403 wo nkramba ntemu a wo mo number na mabobo wo Kumasi so a betimi afrɛ wo mo 0558143438 ba opese wo ne odokitani na nkasa nso etwetwe enkomo a wo betimi afrɛ no 0240689641 na wo ne no atwetwe enkomo ebusi amense mo mrɛ no yentu fa na ejansama nne na yase wo maboabo ano a me de eso mo se shoulder dwumedie no membo ni nyina tetetew emfa emamo enra da ena me ka kire mo se ya de achese Ghana for ye former first lady and nana kunedu Ajman Rollins ya de a wada ne benkum so na enfia onya ye no 76 years na maami ye nra da from reports ba yenye se bia maami ayare da honum be 1 week and as wa yare da honum be 2 weeks there bi yesi nra da na eno sha se wo complain se ne honam edodo no nti wo mo enrahye ne fa ne nkopie mu ayare sabia na eja adokitafo ngina no so na wo mo enhwehwe no nti wo mo pagya ya na ne abusua rage hospital santan eno mde no kopie mu adokitafo eye de wo mo betumi aye bia but unfortunately wo krade a enkwa entumi enje ne se no a woto anananom ewo ensiedo ya de achese abusua no womu kopie mu wo presidency and womu do kotu wo manim se Ghana for your former first lady ya de achese wada ne benkum so in fact womu kopie mu hono so no ye je womu fel so ebusua nankasa mu so de nsem etodwa womu sire yie papa se sisi ane de yaudie ni awreho achese ahye womu man womu be sire nsem churofo bloggers aba achese womu ne de funu contractors I just womu anti so obi ewu efiansa ne womu kwa kwatena fie hono ma homache 5 akoye interview akoye dede ni ade ebusua ne se de atu wo mo no enye asama je se yedi bedi agronto wo mo sele bloggers and wo mo sere nsam twofo yie papa se wo mo fie de omu nyina na obia enche ne ho enfemfiri wo mo ho bibi biara omu pese mu hu bia na se bibi biara on pese omu de to abonten no ade a wo mu de ni nyina no ebeba beto abonten na ye nyina no yaso etumi atibi fidiem hanum si ya na ebusua metena ye eka kire mo se ade a chese CPP fo you wo mo former ana se ja kane no that 2024 election wo mo running mate am ko fa ne ba ye Ghana manti ane o se ade a say your man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne fight against galamsey no we fairly poto na menu shunte no ye parking nkuku ne nkaka nyina ye fancy ni tire so na onkope baby entena na no a na me hu say CP before so wo me release a press statement a wo mo eka say asem na ache say kane running mate no obeka ye ne CP before es wo mu nim ho hwe no mo di statement ne ba ya na Ghana mining tie no show babonten beka say your man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama we fairly Ghanaians when it comes to the fight against galamsey I was stepping down or the petition kra no ekopie mu ewo flag Jubilee House no wono aso ababonten aba bekasa say asem no obeka yen obeka as Ghana ni nemom no wa mamonten amma beka because we free CPP and I say because no ye running mate e ma CPP nto ono ankasa no wotena se dwen ho a wonte ase ne ntia CPP before womu di America womu na ase America ni womu na ase mfuturo womu ababonten ebe release press statement say asem na papa ne beka yen ya de CPP before womu enim ho hwenten mesramo reporter nam no papa ne so oba ye no ne ntia wo ka say ye mampani and step it down e yo no ankasa hwa bosha o share Ghana for when it comes to the fight against galamsey enne we fairly important no ene man ni gina so a o de ka sa asem na obeka yen no wanka amfa ma CPP form Kennedy akumpre ko wonhene AGYAPONG ebusia ne de ya mene mo kase wono so akasa na ne nsema ode atudwa ne nyina ne se boku entokwa achese manprusi no kusasefo wo mu die chine mu a ebusua we kwa de meka so obo ade na da Roma sisi ane de ntokwa no abrase kakra na ye koto 2024 waba ne de nye na ye wura fi we mu mpo no from February ba March mu honom so na entokwa no na enye easy akumpre ko so wono de obi a was standing for peace ono de asumdwe na wo hwehwe nto obesre ni nuanom agese wo mo oboko ne se entokwa biara agese ekosu bia no obi afọ na kodie engu honom na wono ne nyame ya adom no abeye flag bearer de ama MPP amanyoko no ni wosan so ebeye mampani ewo krom hanom sia chese boko enclaves no ade bako obeye wo honom pa ade aboa wo mo ye industrial machines ene industrial works chese industries ni bebre na beba honom chese obi besie machines upon machines what be beba be gu ho no factories upon factories so beba be creative wo ho no said ye be ya wo nyina no beka wo mo ho abom no wo makokoden eko achese busua ano ohye papa na wo metumi edi enkunim ede ama MPP party no na bokofo so entokwa achese pagya ne mu wo ho nom no santokwa ne nyina so etumi abrasenti Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan esre delegate se mokoto aba na enye number 1 monto enfama number 1 ane number 1 moto aba ne de man de anachese nkunimdie ena aye Ghana for en MPP for de nyina ede na ebusua me konsoa enrada ena report by yes 63 minority super minority MPs wam so me declare wam support ede ama Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA na report ba bonti na ne bebi abefe bi ebusua enye yizi na nya asam ketwa na nanu ade yetifidie mu ebusua yenka bi nhwemu ena no so no ye be ka kire Ghana for say 67 MPs and they declare warm support edi ama Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA inti enene ba ne say na nene de out of that 67 no ne de ye 63 and a warm aye press conference and warm declare warm support edi ama Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA kire say papa na abo ne homoden papa ne ye de na kopen ya ton papa pen na ye ton ne so no amanfo toye inti no repeating him 2028 no it is going to be a done deal for MPP amafu na nebufu wo makuma mu kakra na nam so a ebi ankwankoto aba eno ne nkire se Ghana for rejecting 63 MPs a wo mo parliament na Ghana ankasa no hu de bia meka se MPP party na agro ye friend agro ebi wo ye nisu ye papa esan say the same mistakes a wo mu repeat year 2023 2024 ama manfa kokromoti na ankwankoto aba mfa ma wo mu they are repeating that same mistake enema say na koye koye na ma ebufuo ekoshe nkrofo bia kuma muma ama afa kokromoti na nto aba mfa ma MPP thinking sanka ye ba ye anka wo mu besua wo mu lesson bebusua trust me lesson na your friend lesson MPP amanyoko no wo mu nsua bi eno ade na me betina video mu hanum se bo video ma mu nyina mote se chairman Bute ani acting chairman edema MPP amanyoko obeka kire Ghana for se baby asisi a MPP party ne duru no wo mu penka bom inti wo mu mpese MPO any executive bia mo bia ma bonten embe declare support emfa ma candidate ebusua enu apena me boss ha video no enrawo ena me betina fidie ma ebo chairman Bute onu akasa nenu masem a woka se mo bia ma bonten embe declare support emfa mo bia enu adana ena MPC wom so koye ekwo declare wom support edema Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA na ensem ne kika ko nyina na busu amatete se yesi gas tue bi ko so ane yesi ngofo wom ko declare allegedly wom je kakra de she wom ho wom ansole preko pe ankwa ko declare support ba ebia na wunya ntensem a chairman Bute eka ye video no amede be som na bia na wo de wunya ntemu nsem a mesha se obeka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie chairman Bute aba ne ye ba na bebi a nkrofo MPC 67 MPs allegedly baby a wo munya sa 50,000 k no e free ye no ma pese ni nyina so ede amam yentie mra sisia
se mo de kokobo ma se ene executives ahodo afi sitting members of parliament omo nyina entwe omo se omo ye campaign omo endorse candidate but eno no ehye no say ne sitie de ben kokobo no
over to be a supporter no but on my out openly and the groups are way out say we support to no e twam o support to be aba no go tribu me ma bon take say ya youth organizers support to we the anybody go win ya say youth organizer you to maybe me usable so eba division back party no the side of man in ya twam
hey
na CCMP who support to be next the background win here one ticket time na yakofo ama offer next election will be free
okay
because they will be really no be we did not offer if you parliament the grass somebody be ga say yeah we win by president obey against I want to know
okay
Sado man nyina is dangerous in the person he is sado man nyina criminal BBI okay. Also support that you don't need problems of support the panel support.
Okay.
But don't come out openly to say
So support 20 pound. And we no one can man no keka na say mo di bibia ta kire no nti no e be ye o hye
to
mba jo say
me say let that to aso communicate baba any ya.
Oh okay, say o ye member of parliament and I say o ye executive and you can say openly o to be a campaign move.
Aha, man, yeah, open campaign.
Na fanese ye regime mu ha Kumasi Ashanti region ye wo sisi a sempanifo mu pri bi ba ha na me regional chairman na ese se me nipa na ko na ye ko ye campaign ye ko na me kire ma dwene nipa
out is here to say obi a oba region bia no regional chairman no obi nipa ba kwa da mienu so de nante
to nko bi
the nipa na wo regional chairman no bi so nante no obi a ne nante
hey apart from Edipa or regional chairman, it means all regional chairman, 16 regional chairman in Yano, Yabani will be as a mobia any aspirant to be a chinko campaign.
Yeah, Bando Zaman, yes, he Edipa Mino, all kind of Parahon, do it where you won't know about and their fair.
Now, Kwa Casamunes or any.
Oh, ha.
Media. Anyway, dear party in Tina party in Penny for a sister agency and also Mutimi agents
party room because at the end of the day, so regular chairman uncle support will be openly. Said they were workers at the end of the day, so I'm really you know Nippon and say creep. Okay, what flip? If you are now with me, I do my party to me up with him. Then because I would take a sizes, you know, now I'll go pass about the other party. Then you want to pass about more, pass about party, no.
Okay, he said the never buona save party into the sound of war. You will be in any concert will be anymore. Na, you said they are toy young penny for or more visited constituency by constituency. Constituency be also belonging to member of parliament. Eti say me constituency me member of parliament the HFM constituency na ne aspirant be ba HFM ha I don't know so no mini ho kwan say me ko be ko bi
oh be ko bi but gas because kasa don hu here ana open campaign because I want to be here he wa constituency wo ma go try campaign tia wo go
and they say me pena say me am pese me wo here me am tima kasa me bo a
yeah, my problem, man. No. Individuals, what do I
Chairman Bute ena yakwa kotie na baninti enrada Chairman Bute ebeka say MP so executive so national chairman no wanyo mo bia declare support from my candidate A and as candidate B eba ne say na sa enra na 63 MPs wam so kwaye press conference wo mu declare wam support e dia ma Dr. Mahmood Bawumia MPP amanyoko na nkasa I don't know say bia no mo pese party ni gu na ndie bia another third force and say bia third force asisi aba no take you over because esabi honoma wo mu twa if they are not careful sa esana wo mu twa na yade e be call all run na ba be affect MPP party ni papa enra da before ansa na me be showdown jumedi asem ena me angasa ma de nyina zuzu mafia me hu so we post video bi on TikTok na oka say nyame ya doma that was enra da ebotu MPs bi be press conference na press conference wo mo be ye no yade just wo ma koje kakra wa bi e de ahye wo mu botom ni ade nunti and wo mo ba be declare wo mo support e de ama Dr. Mahmood Bawumia zuzu mafia free Kennedy akompre ko hin Japan camp into obe kan ye me kra me chatting na see ye zuzu mnie we de propaganda bi na obe ye no so no na enye propaganda wo de time kuchu ebo 2 o'clock wo be hu sasa ankofo e be ba be ye press conference wo mo che so wo be declare wo mo support ni na e de ama Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na ye sika sei and wo makwa akwaje che say each person bia no e ye 50k ebusua e ye sika ketwa can 50,000 Ghana cedi and allegedly single MP bia oje ye free Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ho ansa na wo ba aba be declare support e de ama Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na sani ema we si ye betena honom ne ye be ye ne sani ye be ye ne sa at the end of the day ni said 2023 mo pompi sika di remu hwe mu eno so ye titi bi say ya ekɔwi achie no na amafo a wo to oba de ma MPP no o madwalai na wo mu bu afu ye papa say eya ade etese sa sika na amode mama wo mu no wo mu na wo mu kwa akosala ya kwa akoto oba no mu amumi adwuma bi amfa ma wo mu nyeye wo mu kosana sa kwa akoto oba amamu a na empanifo na agesa aban ne ba power kra wo mu bedi de wo mu benya sika no sa nkrofo na mo san tabiri sika ne ade mo san so de ma wo mu de a ende na wo mu nkoto oba eni so over 1.7 million ebusia woman to aba no amfama MPP amanyoko no and 2025 this same mistake no eguso a ekoso de ka me ne yenko na yenko tie zuzu mafia ne nsem no emrasesia
say ade we ya omo ye ya ye de co-opposition 2024 no omo start say biem mon MPP na all parliament or parliament na order no say ko parliament ko na order ko bi order service connection MP no omo start say some omo de ni biem and area 2 o'clock omo plan so ma be press conference ama MP say ewe MPP momo omo Ghana dodo na ba be endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na MP bia udi be ka list no bia e ma 50,000 Ghana cedis MP sni bi ni omo ko platform so ma sa no fo di anka ho omo nsuma omo endorse Bawumia bia cause omo say the way ground 60 on ground nyama omo so they are forcing the MPs and titru no omo force omo pa first timers no omo threaten omo say so man from di anfa anka list no ama bonti ama me press conference na 2027 2028 omo contest no mo tu omo ade no mo 2023 no ene manfo peeved that amanfo MP ankotoba amanfo enyomo yema campaign ama MPP and no one must start here in favor of one candidate. It we a delegate, we executive, we a penny bi now MPB so kwa endorse Bawumia for sure to 50,000 Ghana cedis or the dia calest ho me person bo MPB the MPs ni bi mpreso omo so munyaye na sa de for so bi ama obi ankoto na ba but still no mo da so force ama for then we 2 o'clock and net 2030 we are 2 o'clock my plan is a meeting no so my best press conference no so on ba be endorse because one say grounds on nyama wo ti so me ye bibi no me impress abontin no mo say as about Bawumia ni grounds or losing grounds or riba kakra or riba e we na ben no e we na hwe be Bawumia no opro or be cause on timi ni tumi me 2028 da na campaign message be no de kwa tumi na MPP campaign message be na Bawumia e de ko akwaji tumi ma Ghana for mranti atoba my campaign message be
na chese nra da zunzu mafia beka sayen ampam ene busu ene se 2 pm no wo mo ba ya wo mo be ye press conference na press conference no wo mo de nsem bebre na 2 dwa no wo mo kire se obi anforce obi a eye willingly wo mo ankase no wo me decide se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono ni obi a jeso betumi aboa MPP no ono ni obi obetumi adi nkunim ede ama MPP amanyoko na nunti ene wo me declare wo mo support ede ama na ende wo mo bobo constituencies MPs ni bi just one more constituencies ni bi ni ade and ye bo wo MP din a na ya kire bebi o wo ni ade nyina just no ada ne de na enya asam ketwa ni wo mo bese Ghana fo gidi 63 MPs wo mo nyina ase wo mpe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na kane no na ye 67 se na drop ya ba 63 dia enta ase yenkoto January aba no na aka nipa be 17 yenkwe na yenkotie MPs ye bra wo mo declare wo mo support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nemrasisia.
Ewia imu ye wa ha. Eye minority for your parliament. Out of 87 MPs are your parliament no. Emu 65 yaka ye ho abom aya adwene baako. Any bibia baako ne say eye new patriotic party a wo boy no. Ye wo ye nhyehyede a ye fa so a ye be ma obi ye flag bearer ewo ye party you mo ohwe 1996 ye president before call one term or call second term na na dum ko de wo call premier san ye man be ye flag bearer e ma ye new patriotic party ye wo gidie ni deserve ye wo gidie na ye gidi se obi e deserve second chance e wo na brabom ohwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ho brasie na ho fama said ya waka nipa bom on titi nipa ntemunti no and na out of 87 no emu 65 ya adwene kro ene akoma foro se nyankopon ya adoma na erade ma ye nko a 31st January a ebe ye 2026 no ye nyina ye ka ye ntoma abu ye de support elta ye wura Mamudu BAWUMIA chi amena ba be ye flag bearer e de amani patriotic party ye wie so ye be ya adwumaden na ya boye homodin se 2028 no ye be wi ni power e de abenti ye wie mu hu ye wa ha aye honorable aprenchum abobo MPs support Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA wabobo
again Sakosa Techima South Northern Region Adam Mohammed Amin Karaga Dominic Nitiwu Bimbila constituency Idris Habib Tolong Suleiman Al-Hassan Tampuli Gushegu constituency Martin Jinam Pandai constituency Hajia Abdu Aziz Fatahia Savlugu Northeast Region Mustafa Isu Yusuf Yaga Kabore Mahamatia Abudu Kabiru Waliwali constituency Mumuni Mohammed Nuruddin Lerembu Gambaga Savannah Samuel Abujinapo Damangu constituency Greater Accra Gloria Ousu Trobo constituency and then Emmanuel Toby and Yaso. That gives us the number of 63. There are 2 other persons who are with us. I'm sure you know. They are solid BAWUMIA apostles. But for some reason, and for this particular exercise, it will be unwise to actually put their names in the public domain. So it is 63 plus 2.
65.
Solid.
65 battalion.
And we are moving Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA.
Show down.
All these persons whose names have been mentioned have voluntarily signed for Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA. Nobody was pressurized. Nobody's name was invented and added to this list. Every single person of us volunteered to put their names there. But they put their names on paper. Those of you who want to see what actually happened, I'll be prepared to show them to you. That this person has put his name there. He's added his name, and they are reading it out. This is to forestall mischief. The last time our colleague from Eastern Region came out, we know what happened. Yes.
Now, BAD, yempe propaganda, any nkrofo betena se akasa ye force wo mu nintino. Out of 63 MPs na, ya bobo wo mu nyina di no. Ya de wo mu picture eba out so obi free say ye force na, omra out emeka. Enti mu hu ye wa ha, eye minority MPs no, ene ye de support amaye ra Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA. So on be flag bearer of the party, ye da mase.
Any abusia 63 MPs and women declare wom support Ediama Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA ane na kani 67 for efrimu na me say enter say MP before nko to January abano na aka nipa be 12 pe na ne nyina call yen so no e na honorable sticker ane 7 AMOAH nhia so MP wono so ba bonte na ono kra de okwa asempa video credits no confirm wo mo madaruma na na ya se wo menya video bia me de so metie for enema hwefo eno hwo de MPC be kire yo chiakai eye hypocrisy ne ma jese mfa kwemu enko bebia na sa 63 MPC Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan enama wo ye campaign ade ye wo MPs ni bi wo mu a Wama support Kennedy, wama to pick ups ni ade krado e de ama Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan sa wanje na won fenye campaign nti ade na wamo be ye ni ade nyina no ye kwan bi o be fa so aje so be ma Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA ni tirimaye ne de na sa 63 MPs wo medical support no ono 7 AMOAH e kama yate ase no kura bi enim na meeting ni ade ache se kwosho wo Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA camp ono 7 AMOAH no won ka ho bio but ye wo Kennedy nkrofo a wo mo wo BAWUMIA nkrofo ni mu a wo mo no wo di information e de ba Mrs. Wensuro ni pa ebusua wunyi nche yanko e na yonkoti honorable stika ne nsem no emra sisia
next ama integrity she sa chronology ya
Okay, say maybe one can say nipa 50 something. And almost support it. One camp or more.
More than 60.
Okay, and no park YouTube coffee. They were about 26. Okay, so on the car say Eastern region. A nipa 23. Woman, you know, normally about 14 as I say. I stand to be corrected. And then, the catcher clean say, Omu Emma, Omu contact even Quanom so much they were not interested. You see, deception, no? When you see say you've lost election, and now yes, animal. If they think they want to use psychological warfare, and no, I've grown any form. You have a trouble, the 1st January, you will see the results. MPs no much church room again. Ebi no talk us in our Japan team. The same in say.
Hey.
Even in their meetings, Opa will make my cannon committee or make any natural. Maybe committee. How can you say that I'm to read in the battery? I know correct. I want to read in the say, have a call rounds, a campaign. I actually, one more what time? I ready. I actually move better 9 as 10 as 11. Acquire MPs leading in that. How can you do all these things? Oh, the woman no say. They are having to say. I think say where we are today in our country, it is very important, and we put this in the context that the policies of deception and lies and propaganda, no, those and a girl of woman at you. So they can be any at it, and then no be a propaganda or MPs endorsed. I don't know so my research. I don't know about the list of coordinators or Ghana or support woman. Coordinators, electoral areas and so, on polling station agents and so, on number almost 200,000. I don't know, farmer. Now, what we say, oh, we need election. Then is where we need. Oka schools are fake. I get a schools are. The community of test can be annual. You throw the individual, and you film. What in it from Crawford say, deal requiredly as a fashion old executive, Abomuni, and MPP executive. You see, I think some of my brothers from the other side, no, within the same political fraternity, no, they are showing clearly say they've lost the elections. And they know they've lost the elections. Any person 63, no. Yanko to secret ballot. So almost 2 abandoned 63 na secret ballot me secret in the point. Opa may dare woman. Say yanko secret ballot. Properly done by electoral commission. Now so many any person 63 no on their side and me secret in the point that day na. Matter where psychological propaganda were for the election no yanko point Kennedy Kennedy winning. I am telling you. Kennedy has already won the election. Just a bit of everything about some of a crime, the mafia, so propaganda, near Huna, Yachina, also disappoint to her. On our force and the same true. Other woman for corner and true no man sign.
Yeah, but since list no ever told ya and no panel. Obia ni wa the dean one list him away issue disclaimer.
David, Obi, you know the country I will. You know the country I will. Me say, meaning Mobia. Omu ha tatan so ma so de wonye. Omu churo ni din force. Me say, me can see nyame me witness. You know I don't lie.
Why no.
And I say, ya me count him say. Enye obia na say you say your vote is your secret. And I'm boa.
That's true.
Eti do omu ye. Ayi parliament. Mo na mo de mra, ye mra. Ye ni parliament, eni ye mra. Hwade omu ye. Eti we ne papa ni. Eni kwafia mai. So we try be decent, meto abako abre tia Ghana mra. Yeah, no question they cannot even moment to more man. This is the team. And yeah, me want say me papa when we for doctor, with the doctor, but me Miss Romanka Sentia. We know I love you. Obeka say me and him go for dinner chi yan no. And you say and you want somebody po. So parliament. Una we mra, and you dibu man. And mra say the secrecy of our vote. It's of a legal mandate, like requirement. You don't do that. Yeah, but
you've also breached
publicly to undermine the very law that we ourselves we make. And then microphone worker, because they want to put microphone in a very fast, a very, I don't know how to put it. In a way, say, oh, the casa, yes, you walk at Tiawi, oh, ba, and then there's also the casa, name Peno, and I'm a Peno. Me say all the lists they talk about 3 consecutive times on my side, taking page now. say number no mo to na
Basteka, you are also
obi say obi say obi di o man so na e yem panyimfo bi na mo
Ebusia for honorable steka na yakwa akotie na bantu utie kasa ni mudia na chesesi nipa 63 enenam se sa 63 no ma endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no eye frakadam bi na ekosobu okra na wonye ready so obejoy na ye force sa nipa no na sa nipa no ye di ni din ehye mu ni ade na utie ne kasa so se ya ye shemra ya ye nim de ye na afi ye sa de we party no ebe ye den na akosho na bushua mene na ma me sempa de aba show mo ana mshuo ma me kopie joy news na me hwe de ekosho ho me kopie mu ho no ma che se MPP amanyokuo no wo ma be kan sem bi wa abonte na MPP nsem wo ma be kan abusua ma dwen ho me dwen ho amentiase na me hwe se mo de beto so ede ama me according to nsem a MPP party ne kan say NPP direct all presidential aspirants to notify regional party officers of their campaign itinerary and schedule before commencing campaign. Antemante muhampa Ashanti regional chairman wuntumi and sembia wono shwake ka awotumi bie na no kasa se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ameye flag bearer farmer MPP obi enu hono mo beba be flag bearer de ama MPP na sansem we na wo ma kewie no na se akumpre ko hine Japan peso okobo no region na okoye campaign na MPP for ne peso wo ma yeti ase se I was say Dr. Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan o chiro letter teten na wode kotu se bi abronye we ya wo muhye be ma nanim tantai be ma nani wu hu sade be no won for letter ne mfa kotu nanim na wono abronye dis ni hwem na abronye dis ntiase ansa na akumpre ko hine Japan ababo no region ababa ye campaign. Are we serious in this country? MPP party we are serious. Ashanti regional chairman yenyina yenim so wagina e declare ne support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se Kennedy e ba Ashanti region so ba be ye campaigner mu expect say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan onko ye friend say chairman wuntumi ho enko kan chairman wuntumi say mami akonya ne na me ye campaign wo region ha. What kind of political party is this? Are we serious? Knowing very well Sebi and some huna most of the regional chairman wamoye it's enkabom na MPP motion enunie. Do you people think say sadia we na moye no enu na de enkabom ebeba MPP party ni mu ana Kennedy eba bono regional be campaigner onko hu abronye DC na abronye DC a won pe Kennedy eni ma hwe no ko kan say me be campaign like come on, MPP party. This is not the party of intellectuals. MPP party and nim party and ya kono party and no be ho pre so obe join no. This is not the political party we are seeing. Chairman Bute, this is not what we are expecting from you. Anyway, and I expecting you free one. You people need to fasten your seatbelt because the AMOAH no to say everything shows to say more try more possible best some of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe to shire Ghana for come na Ghana for ni bisu jina wo na so aka say they do not have any problem with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Of course, I find gentleman mu pese mo de ne ba obi enu obi any problem. By the end of the day no 2026 election mu making sure say be free and fair election. Mon yes election no ebe ye free and fair because anko ye free and fair na ko ye buga and de na de besi wo krom ha na busu ya nhwe ye ya ye nya chempo de ye de esi etiri so. Instead of say anka sansem hunu we na ekoso no mu bepe kwan ya mu befa so a aspirant any chese most of the regional executives are wo nya fine no mu betena tena nka mu asiesie no. Look at the nonsense reportage amode ababonten. Look at the nonsense statements MPP amanyoko mudi ababonti amu expect say obimbri anu omediso. Meanwhile there are lots of issues that are going on in the MPP party I expect say mu betina se na makasa ansem no. In fact, akumpe kwa hine Japan there. I wish him all the best. And I wish him all the best because I have come to understand and answer. I've come to realize they are doing everything that ever provoke papa no. But I know very well so on one satu nanum to say on so be aso de no matter what they do enya de oba be so be aso and the current executives of MPP I am stating emphatically say you all have failed meaning you don't even deserve a second chance you all must step down we fail poto and for so be animo so current executives of MPP and for so your friend and for so e be nimo so because an can for so be wo so anka ensem hunu na ekoso no money aspirant na betena abronya DC Kennedy ohine Japan attempt from January ebesi na October 24th America say adechi bia wodi na time na kama solve side issue no you people are aware say a big issue pa e da honumo and today mo de side we ya ba bonten Inti sekene de beko bono regional. Onko kanche chairman abronya say meba o regional baba ye campaign na abronya agia tumansa na Kennedy beba be ye campaign. Brian e champon ebeko bono regional kwa ye campaign na. Onfa nkoto abronya we ya ne huhuhui. Onfa nkoto ne nim ansa na abronya na ma na kwanya no so wonye campaign. Wo bi beba Shanta regional be ye campaign no be hu chairman wuntumi. Are we serious? Yeah, serious. Hey, party of intellectuals. The current executives of the MPP. Magu party no. Magu party no because ye mubi ho no growing up. Na ye hu MPP party na party ni ye yakono. The colors of the MPP alone kwa na ekuyen. Enimdefo ni nyansafo anu omwo party no hu. Epushi ye mubi be join the party no. And also ni ye share abrebiara party ni beba power bia no niema pa muja wo ho no no ye eno na ye mu bi wa ye share ya ye de be join the MPP but ene me very impossible bia ma no aka cho bi say me MPP ni cause baby a party ni ga kon time when you say ya say wa de me nsuo hwe asam ne say de ti ni me see the pain ma ka the pain sa reportage ya mo de ba bantin fa so bi ani so. You cannot tell any aspirant what he or she should do. There is no sense in it. Party ni gu. Mo hwe kwan ya mo be fa so mo be fix sa party no. Rather than bringing a whole bunch of nonsense and then rubbish out. Ebusia mamento aso mfa mamo me de mo kwade ana che se apostle ejeni buaten wakasa. Na nisema wa council say MPP party no waka kire wo mo say candidate a wo mo repeat in 2024 no ma wo mo nsesa no wo mo sanso emphasize candidate na emfambra na eno na bebo na nkunimdie aye wo mo de yenkwe na yegotie no so mra sisia
Ibi for munche ni ye. Mamu nye mistake da. Ense samu flag bearer na oko odi manim no. Mo ba report o men Canada. Mutie ni ye. Sabe. Ghana no. Yawo western part. Yawo northern part. Yawo eastern part. Yawo greater part. Yawo Ashanti part. Baby nipe free biara. Sawo ye Ghana ni die. Odi ade ye. MPP nsha na munyi tribal politics amoye ni free. Na Ghana for the omani she. Ghana. They are watching you people. Me unu yenka mo be to bad na mo yi. Obi am na be di party na nima. Mo the policies. Se we jina wa won kan de obetimi aye de abo party. When kan de obetimi aye de abo party. Ade na ba afi de ase mo say party ni more because all of you want to become the flag bearer of the new patriotic party na ba. Eti de mo kike Naba kuko winia ebede na ba kwatimi ya support no said ya moya mu nieman MP bro empanifu wo mu form na nsi form because ebinumu agenda some omu destroy party no ebinumu serious agenda some be say party no na ma men kan bi o say MPP mu ya mistakes some flag bearer Ghana for hwemu mo ba regret it mo ba tin opposition be say 20 years e strategy and nipa bi na ma sofo bi so meka Asemwe bio MPP and Lusu abatu amoto yani just because of bad performance but because of party no mfu anumu asem and MPP Lusu poto and they are still doing the same thing to bring the party down. Delegates mama money na ho mama money na ho na enipa bi wo party no ma wo maje pass on be set party no kora mama money na ho me kebio say Ghana hana ye wo no sesi ya Ghana sesi ya ye wo no we your man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewie na juma the best choice Ghana betimi do mani atoso Dr. BAWUMIA say o man penny wie na juma the best choice na Ghana ni bia shade ekoso MPP mamma delegate asem mamon say party no Ghana ni da so Ghana ni bia woye badwene ba ebe hunu se Mahama or Mampani His Excellency Gonja this year say owie na dwuma the best choice Ghana betimi de omani atoso Dr. BAWUMIA. Now there is agenda bia koso den NDC for emom fighting for somebody to become a flag bearer because they know say it will be a cheaper side.
Ewusia apostle ejeni mbuatin ena yakwa kotie na bana nyamedifu akasa ane nyamedifu ze MPP party no wo mu repeat BAWUMIA na and I quite remember this man 2024 as we prophesied ma BAWUMIA o Oka so for a woman come said Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ebedi nkudimnity baby a free bano it is so understandable but same BTS worker say MPP the tribal politics no enya de ebebua na nkrofobia no munsem enema MPP ko opposition nyamedi for say wodo hu bewura politics mu na abekeka nsem no wanye stadia ye mu bi say ya anu ati free no be push ye mayaka bibidi etia you are saying NPP the candidates should talk about their policies nipa na wo endorse ne dia magana for na ye bia policy ben waka wansem policy ben ena nipa no waka wansem candidates are ejire nyina baby a wo keka kono ye ni ye ready adwen ne ye tede wo keka kono say we don't have any problem if you endorsing Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA obi any problem yet have it to kusi kusi ba ko buri ono so ka hu e be hye nkom na MPP be wini na MPP be wini e ko we kire na MPP mu konya ase nti ne niam be say no en hye da mbo ye hu but wo ye nyamedi fo na do hu be rewura politics ni mu na wa nka bibia just say fata upia ye mu bi wo na ye mu bi nso ne nyansa na Nyankopon de maye no aya ne ya pone kakra bi e de amamo Honorable Eugene and former MP e de Masubin constituency sima ka chiam se sisi an so opere general secretary na me ameti hei enkrofo wo mu di abeto me na so nyina no so far so good ebusua se wo bi sami nipa me sha as a general secretary obetimi aboa MPP party na meka so Honorable Eugene Boache e kan krofo a mimi hu ni say I am speaking for myself I don't know of you mimi hu ni say obeye general secretary MPP party ni ma obeboa na this time no den sem bia tudwa na ne sem ya ode atudwa nyina no efa edidija ho se de MPP party no eba power enkrofo anka wo mo se fata se edidi brema wo mo ne yemfa ma wo mo na at the end of the day no na family and friends obviously me ma me papa ne me wo fa bibanie na do da ko kufu ado by the same thing no be ya ne kenoforiata wejade afro oh my God na kwa pie mu e wo bi memu na ensem a Honorable Eugene ka no so no se nyame ya do na so ba be ye general secretary appointment biara be koso bia no obe make sure say e be pass through the rightful structures chese se de wo kasa no ho bibia kire se no if this man is given the chance to become the general secretary of MPP MPP be say so etumpo yenkwa na yekotie ne nsem no emra sesia
resources all the time because appointment be abani ye bia woni twem and no na no President Mahama bai appointment bi omo ye bia otuba akwa na siri nketu tuba o di ase e kese omo se Mahama hu se e MP NDC na ba power na de waba o di ase yes sir o be tron no sa show dem frem na president na ye appointment na awie se beboa se mo ano aye awie na kasa start wo fom da bi ngene sa me kai Ahmed Banda de local government minister na Mahama be so de ma o mane bo ama I said that.
Oh really?
Yes. Well, my Banda, Ahmed Nigeria Parliament at Temu, I whip 8 years. It wasn't said the man. I'm passing the man Ahmed. Yes, it was on the Parliament on there. Oh, the idea is that post a bar, a saber bois a bina, I said, Kuma, Ubia, Ibiana, give him a time. What did I say? Hey, Rollins Bay, a Namu, a gender minister. Yes, there be your votes to be out of buy. Here na crowd votes and also change collect and the post man ya so Rollins bent here for man e so be MPP aka beti sasem o dey say ye mo modern hwe wo mo a ye adwumaden e the vote ba what say votes dey kasa and numbers dey kasa it feel say I mean it means just out my way nyina yi ne ba ben mo MPP will be a different political party and ko say you be better baby bibi bia na party ni aban na ye bia party ni aban ye bia so that we ba when there's cooperation or collaboration at the base eba so no to ko bia ma be all the omo pe no ya mom basa man ko nipa omo no mpa agitation ne ba no we no bit baby me offer as we want edmo man ne de ama no consensus could be anymore and any also goes back to a database now you am say gift na najomo bene na ma buy or so yes na me a committee chair no appear before me so no or so ho Ghana airport or so ho Nunas commissioner no me na ho kakra you see we are some party for how do you know some party for we in database here say nipa no or the Eugene entry and what London and we Sumia say Sumi executives I want records just say yes you wo uko dem maka ye onkofo we am Sumi for uko ayi Britain onkofo me Sumi for say ko say wo constituency office it depend go abani e man poster say directly pass call constituency ne no pay fu ni we no momra e hu say e constituency never na antisa na your board president here if you got we with me appointed so where chief executive and minister veteran I mean e be a bone o dey say o yes a pedi pa ba o say president na ba nti ofobia but let's say the party no and the only one they only bit make sure say dey no membership database obi
Honorable Eugene and I aquatin and some badges, a Wutian Casa and dia, Natchez, General Secretary position or by handle just MPP party no, ever fun into my pie. If Hana 80 Piatanasi and some about one crata animal, while Baby Pensen in Nemu, Ede, Amayena. Before that, no, Mammy Chamin Husima and Koje Abuafo and Krat for Emrasia.
Abusia Yarebe Emma Ehawo and get to brain no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famao Ahankwa and Abe Puma the day we grow as so Yare Abusia sa Uba be Puma Haseya yes so and nam Yare to say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis Jalipa do one and see a friend of white.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Clinic GH and Ebusia Wama Somasi and there made shoulder jumedi so monty. Yari ada so no ofre wo mo pre solution no ede our 80 piatana say 80 mama kwaba.
Nana ya so mejo so.
Bibia boko de.
Yesu adom na so e.
Oba de na daro ma me so me hu ye papa na de. Me de about time. Ai nti ko ni te mami.
Okay, Nana ya so answer na me de newspapers no ebeba no kai eye inspector Chumesi eye police ni ya obo ye maju ya kwaye nsem bebrade bi adom ko court na nyankopon adom ko pie mo court no yeso won ko no go twane life forever and ever yesi ano puma yi puma kwan a yesi ano o ma sentence na yesi ano kwa dem forever ba we nyina no
life imprisonment
life
okay
ai to kwa dem
won ko dem ai police ni
abusuya for
so no to me she na bufuo ai na wo ko twituo na ten
enti abusuya na ni age papa ya ena ko pie mo social media se o ba wo mo bo no mo do eye ma ajoa no so eni age papa ye pa okay na ya se wa fi ma ye rank kraten because of your time nti mama for daily graphic e for ma ye tie fom ni ahwefo nyina kwa ba e for na ene da dwumedie so nene wo be pie mo daily graphic na said na kunedu ye first lady say nura daniel sare wo sam ye baba public kase ankasa ene boy ye o my Ghana nyina ene krata edie wo modi ni nyina ma ye ma me so modi ni phone na ato ani a wo mo kire mu ekase ye ma me wo twa nani ahwedan ya ne krata daily graphic kan wasam wo krata ye ma ne wonya bia na ja wato bo asa kenkan nyina bi kama so ede amount na anopai no ensema daily graphic ede bae no mame fa ko daily guide na be pie mu so daily guide da na se Mr. Digital man Dr. BAWUMIA ne phone eda say na MPs mako 63 out of yes 87 na o metro mo support nyina de ma Dr. BAWUMIA ne kratai kan wasema miami MP eye Flex and Prechu mu I wonder ko parliament house no akwa da eye mampon eye MP wono na ejina ni ma wo se wokuta mic a wo kasa de kire Ghana fo nyina se 63 no mu nyina agye atum se Dr. BAWUMIA enkwane ni po betima boa ma party na fa ne ntoma perfect na yakopon 2028 no enkunimdie aba de ama MPP amanuko no matter do mo de baba begina ND amanuko bia no Dr. BAWUMIA the second chance omo de mana wo betimi edi nkunum na krata daily guide kan wasem enso ha se wa krata fo etoso miensa na se ye maame ye first lady ni mfoni eda na se ni wo na na krata enso bo ho amane enso wa se na afi atin se man pani JDM baye no wo bo no homode papa ye wo de ye IGP baye no mo bo homode na kopie mo nkramante ma de ba ko a ekoso wo ho no pa ye human traffic ye koso papa ye wo ho no na nyakopon aye adoma me ya chi nipa mako 57 na wo mo nyina ye Nigeria first o mo tin nkramante ma se human traffic yi o mo ye no wo ho no ne cyber security bi ai o mo ye no wo ho no ma enye fedi agre ne krata yi kan wasem enso wo ha se ya na kopie mo so social media Nigeria for bebre na eni agyebawa pa ye se ade empeye o my Ghana mu ase ye na police for ne ye no wo bani gye ho pa ye so mpeso mkoye sa nyema we o my mukro mu dia akonya no wo ho no mo betima ko no makwa akoye ne krata yi kan wasem enso wo ase na ye dubu ahenimfo ni eda ha na wo kire mu kase any lawyer wodi na asema ma no na se won hye hu ni ye nti no pese o kate no wo fa ai won pe ni baby mfa na eja won fa bibia won fa lawyer for friend krata daily guide kan wasem enso wa ha wonya bia na eja wa kenkan ni nyina bi kama so e dia mai tenne ensem a daily guide de bae no na matimi akenkan ni nyina bi kama so e de ama wo no etunya bia na eja wa komusuko no akenkan ni nyina bi kama so e de mai na mame fa the chronicle na be pie mu so the chronicle so a na krata fe tosu mienu enemy ensano na se Dr. BAWUMIA ni foni eda sei na abepie ma krata yi ebo ho amane se nipa 63 se omotro mo support nyina de ama Dr. BAWUMIA ne krata yi kan wasem ha se waje ne shirt kama wo hwe de yene ni ma yesele no se ade tie bia no media madi nkunima wia ne sa ne krata the chronicle kan wasem wo ha sei sanso na ye na nakunadu ono so ni foni eda he no ada breach kasia ebo my Ghana nyina no man pani JDM wode esi wo se yemfa nam yensa enfensi wonum na eja yemfa mo ne ye maame enne ekosi nyankopon bo kwasi ada no ene ebe mo ne ye maame yi awie nyankopon enffa ne kra ensi ye papa ne ma busu ne nyina so shedding ene krata the chronicle kan wasem enso wase na ya atachia ene one ne clan ba akoko pie mu wo court ho akodi na asem ama no ho apen wo se ma sa me sha ade case amode bre me no ase mo sheda ewu case denim ye papa no sa case no ho apen no sorry free ye court dem no ma wo koye ne krata yi kan wasem wo krata fa toso mienu wo krata yi ni me wonya bia na eja wakan ni nyina bi kama so de amayem teda no pen ensema the chronicle de by ne sema bomu nyina enso de amawo no ma me fa nko daily post na be pie mu so daily poster yes e man penny JDM nyankopon aya adom ene waso inipa mako 37 ye new chief justice for new chief justice for so waso obo in no ene krata daily post kan wasem enso e wasei e wa krata ye ni ma na se first lady ya former first lady na nakunadu ono suni foni e da hase ye nra da brishe boy no wonya mfie no 76 yan na so na hu na hu nsa se wonya be 16 years ene krata daily post kan wasem enso e wase na sports minister ni foni da hase ana wo kire mu kase nyankopon bo ye world cup ye baba bekoi omo aye black stars for ye from kase ja ye kwa akensi nto mo mra bebo bi omo ama bebo bi nyina no e fiti nyankopon bo de ye next year ba ye boy ye kwa kobai obi enu won mo baba bebo bi okroma sente ye wani so ade unu na se ye woda ye so se de tie bia no ye baba be fro se besin ko ne kobo world cup ni bia masa tumu de ne krata yi kan wasem e wo ha sei sanso na ye krata na anima na se ye papa ya de nyina ye president ye JDM ni foni edaha na wo kire mu kase ye transport no wo baba be hwe na akade bia ye hia bia no ye timi ahye mu kinya se da bia niema be kɔ wano akasa edi ama ye ne daily post kan wasem enso ha wunya bia na eja wakɔ musuko no akenkan ni nyina bi kama so edi ama ye mame for the Ghanaian Times so enfa entwa so na be pie mo the Ghanaian Times akrasafa toso ye enum wo ha se next land minister ni foni eda se no this is small scale mine no mo ye audit bi efa ho na sa audit no mo ye no matima sizi amanfo mako 300 omo lances omo adi nyina edi efre omo nsem ne kratai kan wasem enso ewo ha sei sanso na kratafo etoso dumienu na se ye attorney general en kasei eno say right to information na se o man ga na mu asese kwakopɛ information na ye mo bi ekwan no ede ma ye na eja obi atimi kɔ na eja sa information no obi atimi ekonya because o man mu ase no obi awa akonya wo kuro mu ase high freedom of speech bi wa ha se a ye betimi afasa akwan so ne krata the Ghanaian Times so kan wasem kratafa etoso eye miedum enso ewa ase sanso ne ye maame eye na nakuna du agyemani foni eda ha se ne krata the Ghanaian Times so ebo ho amane se owunya nra da se breach boy onya mfiedo 76 ne krata kan wasem enso ewa ha se na wo ba na siase enso so a Katafe tosumienu CIDS omakwakwakwache eye Nigeria for mako 57 ni nyina ne se ejamoye urban traffic wo kroma say na any cyber crime no ene krata the Ghanaian Times so ka wasem ha wonya bia na ejawa komosuko no akenkan nyina bi kama so edi amaite na no pensama eye the Ghanaian Times so edi ebaye enso enono mame fa akọ the National Voice na be people so the National Voice na se mihumiami MP ni foni eda ase ya mprechu ye mampon MP eni afoforo eye revenue team nyina mu foni eda ha sei na krata ye bo ho amane se eye MPs mako 63 a wo man do se ye ban pani dada abedi che Dr. BAWUMIA Mr. Degeta manyi ene krata ye bo ho amane eso ewo ha sei papa enokopie mu social media koye huhuhe ni huhaha ankasa enso ewo ho nanka benim se eja eye Fort Estate yi anka kwa kogua ne sanenso ne krata yi sanso bo ho amane wa hasio o se na anu adam de krata ne bebre na de besomwa na omo se ma omo kekane se enya nokra na KGL ni NLFo ekra ka ho bi ne krata yi sanso bo ho amane pa ye enso wa hase ne se eya African hase nya ye se make sure say education yesuku ne nkora no omo betimi ayiro omo ho no masuade ye bepa ne education ne timako na ni me ne krata the National Voice so bo ho amane enso wa ha wunya bia na eja wakomusuko no akenkan nyina bi kama so edi amaye mamemfa eye the Ghanaian Point and so enfan to aso na ne Ghanaian Point na se krata ni nyina no na se former first lady na nakuna du agyemai o se wo twagu won krata ni nyina me krata eba won amane se wotwa nani ahweban a wo de wo ye no mfia wonya ye ne 76 ne krata eka wasem enso ewo hase na ye galamsi ate se wo man Ghana mu asa ye pon presibre aye man pani JDM ehye Ghana fo nyina bose wo behwe se nyakopon bo na se de ni tusi akunya so a galamsi ni nyina neto ebetime atwa wo hase no ene wo kopie mu ewo ye Western region na se nemos fo ekopie me so mayido mu dom ne esi fon papa yo mu se galamsi no de tie bio mu betu ase a wo mu kopie mu eye forest ba ko ewo no se China fo yi wo ma baba beje ya sa boso na galamse yi wo mutuwa ne sanenti no o metima je excavators ene amanfo bebre na so mo chi wo bone ne krata yi kan wasem wo ha se ye board ne mot fo abaso papa ye se o mo se man pani na aka so mo behwe na eja sa galamse no matuwa se dia o mo do mo na esi fom na o metima ti sa galamse na ma yenso ni nyina aye kroje kama so ede ama ye ne krata yi kan wasem wo krata fo to so mi na wonya bia na eja wakenkan ni nyina bi kama so ede ama ye wo the Ghanaian Point na mo na sesame jamfisi wo wodo ena da gold border no ena wo kire mu kase no ada na eye nkrata ne bebre na bo ho amane ye papa se wa bie kwa konya no ede ato se mo am pese mo dada na ye gold ani ena fesu mo di gold eye chain ni eye enkapo ni bibia wo my Ghana mu asa konya no ebie dia ma wo betima ba beto forms na so betima ba be apply se de bie be ma wa konya na se be ma lances na eja wa sha ase e wo my Ghana mu asa ne krata so kan wasem enso ewa hase sanso ne man pani JDM ni foni ewa hase o katafa toso eye ennan enso ha na nyina transport system no so wo baba be hwa kade bia Ghana for ye hia bia no baba be hwa me transport system no etima ko na nimpa papa ye ne krata the Ghanaian Point so kan wasem enso ha wonya bia na eja wakomuso kwa kenkan nyina bi kama so edi amaite na no pensama wo mo enso ede eba ye enso enono mame for the metro lanes enfansore krata ni nyina so na be pie mo e we the metro lens so a na say Dr. BAWUMIA ni phone e da ha se krasafa to so eye dumienu ye MPs mako 63 a o metro mo support e da ma Dr. BAWUMIA ne kratai can wasem and so I was say Katafe to so me and so near say first lady nana kunedui ajiman so who are free mono and also clatter the metro lanes can wasem and so I was say Samson Razak oye opoku so ni phone ya nina yes our fourth estate once and sema de bia da de chi ade senya na mi senkeja and ke to atwa ne saneso ne clatter egusua ebo ho amane and so ha wunya bia na eja wakomu suko no akenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye na gamanche nyakopon bo mo ne eye NHI4 e baba bishia aye stakeholder ye conference bi e baba bekoso e wo man Ghana mu waseti na ya sewa enen sema krata ne ba ne jeja mabo mutofo nyina e so da ma ye tiefo ni ahwefo adane den no mojebre ese Kumasi Online TV Tik TV and afin so Friends of Ken TV tinde wo bi another twaso e da ma ye tiefo ni ahwefo adane den no mojebre etie.
Okay, Hana ATP meda wasiye baba sense ma ba won krata ni no. ATP meda wasiye baba sense ma ba won krata ni no. Ene wapense ni nyina mu ede amaye Nyankopon enhyaweja emre ne de abusua ekwan kasa enche kra na mabedwafo ebetena se na de ekoso ewo man Ghana na ya twetwe nkomo ede afa ho na before asa na medan wo mu nyina edi akyem na ya de akyese Avram Ben Moshe sabre ya mena mo kase wode sebi atodwana ne kasa ye nyina no ekyese se MPP amanyokuo no beso wo mu wini eye 2028 election dia na nipa obetumi aboa wo mu ye papa eye Kennedy compreko wo hini AGYAPONG ono en wo mde ne ba obetimi akeka ne emesie ni no betumi aboa na party no asanso ejira na so no de e wo se wonye MPP ni e wo se onto abakran fama MPP party ne da ba wono so no hu ade e no ready grounds baby obefa ne ade nyina no ensama amafo bebre na aka ne se wo mu hia new leader sa new leader no eno ene ye Kennedy yanko na yekotie ne nsem no emra sesia
wa January 31st MPP for flag bearership debate and I say your friends your babe kono. What's your take on that?
Oh, yes pass MPP party no ebedru baby edru no. Na Nana dan Akufo Addo 8 years no. Me ka kire MPP for say Nana do begu party no. Because the one na dia makono na enkoyie. MPP party no. Ebra Nana do ye president. Me a video ka so begu party no.
Really?
Yeah, because that one yema kono me who said no party ni say na weni we wo problem na weni we kuna dia baba. The worst defeat ya MPP enya no eni. Eno mo pe new leader be di party nenim. MPP for memenye MPP ni. If you want to reform the party, bring Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG. O ye nipa ade ba kwa me pe Honorable Ken ho ne say Wama Ghana for you know the good side and then the bad side. The only problem I want to know na kuma ba on control na no. But sabi mpleduasa obakwasia and was once a son agene. Nancy on namo ye ne to no. Honorable Ken ampa very composed. Tesi an BAWUMIA camp mom na edi atem and na Honorable Ken aye camp. Sabe bebe ni mfie duru no o nyini enti oni pa bia no so ma ye hu usuba ne hu sinto a ba o pe leadership qualities ya o po bi betumi replace Chairman Rollins ya e Kennedy AGYAPONG Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG nyetumi a the first thing obe ne say obe reform MPP party no obe sake nkrofo be mo wanwa na enyo obi a hwe koka ni tini na pantan wo se Honorable Ken kwase ya koka na BAWUMIA camp di omu ye BAWUMIA kra wini a obeda ko Honorable Ken ho aka so me support BAWUMIA wonu di entia BAWUMIA ni tikeka no won awose kuregu won moja na mi mu no BAWUMIA has the same blood with me o ye mebusu ye o ye free the same fee BAWUMIA but ye de adwuma ne ma de obetumi aye enye de fata no won say Nanadu 8 years nyina no BAWUMIA tale ne ho enti de ba ye bi na ensem BAWUMIA keka ye no egu hostel oba emfa enti onipo betumi a reform party Honorable Ken mi huade bi onimu eye honesty and sincerity or ye so honest to the extent say eduru baabi sebi mpreduasa o ka se MPP for ye Jimmy ampa sabre no na party ni Jimmy o ka kire won honesty honesty ono ne party wo mu ni Jimmy a otumika me won so obi di video bi asem se honorable Ken ka se yes president na me pedi ana vice na me pedi ana to hell with your president and we e Jimmy sem na mu Jimmy ka kire mo obi si sa asem na o kan ne chese on pe president yedi da bi o enye so on pe president yedi o eye mo de president and vice president and mo de krokro no and mo di nsamfo ana de mi ke meboa mo di nkwasi ase no se da bi o enye president ya me pedi ni vice nti no me ntina kwa na mo ni nkwasi asem yes into to me dear
obi say leave Ken alone and stick to cheddar
da bi o unim de ntia unim adia Ghana for him. The fact that me support to cheddar no and say me wish for the downfall of MPP because anana kwan be di akwamba MPP and NDC na beba it was me fighting for a good flag bearer for the party said you oba Ghana be ye nyansa we na Ghana for him no na nipa no ka no cheddar otoma no ya fa na say me man 1 point like ya fa na say me nyaudi an ka abeti as comment section me nyaudi an me support na kwan be di akonti na say ye ba beto aba sisi a na honorable Ken aba na honorable Ken ni vision ene ne name o de ba na fantastic amen kwata na chi
boy your baby girl wow baby girl
famina mama no frame na oyo badi and oyo badi kan so betumi
your friend Jessica
kan so betumi akadi opa bia oyo badi so ye kama o kan so di matam kra nyawe o don't me wu anyawe famina mama no sister jime number na u be fia na efutuo bia o so ba say no o so be fia na betumi fo so won enye comment section
do be fia no ba ye de
o de se fia na itumi trase na ye di nkomo no boss 9:30 to 10 was the beya onyaka.
Can you imagine?
No, me wan power.
What are you?
Power fee. Oh, that woman be ada na no pa.
Fire o just with your the picture be have all was.
Say fire o ja nya me ho hwe nkan. And na me curtains bi. And na picture bi for me there. And na me share coat to that. We won nya me ho asam nkan.
Abraham Ben Boshe era yakwa go tie den seba but it was here we that MPP party win 2024 no. E was one presenting a new candidate. E wo say candidate na koma ha ne ye papa ni bufu a won to me and share the bufu so ne so no kure no. Was just see a campaign na candidate ya da che se wo bi etu candidate fo and te ebra na o ya abofra no na kasasa abofra ba na ne ni afi e na je se we ne ni ada ho no me na opema mpedi edi no kasa bi wo ho no me nya de akompre ko hene Japan e ba be kanti we de e MP before wo muntie na wo muntie no asopem sabe ya me no ka say e ya de a che se Rahina tena say Rahina Linda or ye politically vibrant social media activist and on there obetena sineja ya twetwe nkomo e dia for my Ghana ye hwe ni ma say opoku kusi Kelvin adodo na friend bossu a ye test con KNUST communication officer obeba be kame ho e ofidie ma bonya mba ye de na che se Rahina mene no e ba be hye nkomo twetwe no as Rahina bebi aboko de ye de nyankopon ase me de be hye na eja wama voice no akosoro kakra e de amame ene wo hye ensem aje se etwegu e wo oman Ghana ye nyina ye ni marehosem so kra na enrada to ye ya den abeka de afam
Mama de Rebecca and say, Yankupon fan a cry in CA. Maybe NDC, yes, and then she has been one of the backbone of NDC. And then the modern born so it has given me encouragement. Say women can do better.
Okay.
Also say a kwamudie. Ajunene Nyabako. She left and then she died as an MDP member, but because she has her roots in NDC no. Ye Rebecca say yako. Na ne maso da so yo.
No na nka meye bisa se de wo ka se so okoya wa nko ne sa keke na so na woni ku NDC
then ya de wo se NDC for ye edeja no kwan de we are ready to do that but ya men fan NCA she did a great job.
Okay, what are some of the things that we we be ka say oh mami we wo ye say the boa NDC party na just say and now okọ no just say we leave here big gap power NDC.
I'll talk about the 31st Women Movement.
Okay.
Though I wasn't there. My better wants them. I've read about it. And then in fact, the 31st Women Movement, it has given me that encroachment say women are also important in politics. Osha, there was a time ago women were not in politics, but when people like her, it made women and ladies a vice president, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we the young ones, will get to know. So, oh, the woman was just not a woman, though she was someone. They should bring ladies in politics. She was a backbone, and then Osha Kwanya or signed China JJ Rawlings from the time of AFR. You know, NDC is a transitional party.
Yeah.
From the time of AFR, PNDC, and then the National People's Party to the NDC first, NDC second. She has been a backbone. But Nipa there, as time goes on, why do you insist? So maybe it got along the line and she felt, say, oh, I need to own my own. And okay, but the man that's what I'll keep saying that. So whatever NDC be here to send Yankopon and Bakrabesi, we are over ready to do that.
Okay, Rahina, yen share NDC by mobile, Joby Bessia, my by Naba, Mona Muji Winnie, so far near mobile and near Matt saying, I won't say, Mobo Jumana, some would say, Mamma Gada for Sesifum.
That is why I always say, make always have said, sometimes I always have said to say, what I say is, me ho didn't say Sidino. One thing are businessmen, especially, were voted massively against NPP. That is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The economic whiskey was the dollar, because we've been able to bring the dollar back. We all know that the dollar can never be stable, but it can. It doesn't have to cross a certain figure. So in terms of economy, in terms of amamu, in everything, I would say that the NDC government, I don't know sector whatever mamia, I would say some mama and form.
Okay.
We've seen the jam people are trying to cook, but we are ready to kill it every day. So in terms of the 9 months in government, I always say John Dramani Mama, and 9 months in government, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Father looking like 8 years now look like a watchman.
Oh, yes. Rahina to be Casa. Now,
the 8 years, no, yes. John Dramani Mahama 9 months has made him become
nice and another day watchman.
No, yes.
Wamebojuma. But you know, say, Mechan say 2016 to 2020, dear. Will be anyone dance yes, at least things picked up. Niema echo ye, but Yabeka say, Wukoka na MP before the Aquasha Russia Ukraine war. Ukoka na Womode Aquasha COVID-19 a buy. And recently, your man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on Waso Esa Eka say because of Russia Ukraine war and COVID-19 in fact, a messy up with Ghana economy. Don't you think say at least we should give NPP the benefit of the doubt, Leja? At least I won't say now a BBS in our economy, but what about
I mean, let me tell you something. As at then, the 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, let me tell you something. MPP is a political party, huh? Me always say this on record.
Okay.
And whatever I'll say, I don't lie. Remember me say Munkasem. MPP party, no, what they came to meet in 2016, 2017, USA said the economy was. Mama has already done that. Now I have to. One, let's talk about the IMF seeker number 2. Now Mahama has already taken the IMF money and Juma. So they came to meet the money. Number 2 scan. And the number 2 scan, Crampo, they didn't even use the money for the purpose. You get it?
Okay.
And then by then, Crampo, there was, I said, we were not getting access to information. We're not getting access like today. We would have exposed them. That is why today, you bet me they are exposing Myanmar they did in 2016.
Okay.
When they came to power, let's talk about the boast of Omobai and Dumso Jaye. But don't forget that before His Excellency John Dramani Mahama left power, he has solved Dumso. So you came to meet Dumso. You came to meet a solved Dumso. You came to meet a solved problem. So how do you take credit for something you came to meet?
Inti Yabeka so say IMF Kroya MPP for so call year 2024 year NDC mu win 2024 election. Wa so IMF deal la wa mu koye eno na ne NDC for so edidi hu na.
I will tell you we will arrive at that. We will arrive at. There's two difference between the NDC IMF and the MPP IMF. First of all, let me tell you that the political party that started sending Ghana to IMF is the 4 bearers of MPP. That's National Liberation Council. I always love to go historical. They are those and IMF brain nano. ayeti akwahye o maase no it is the National Liberation Council which are the forebearers of NPP. You get it? And then now talking about the IMF na meka na omobeto ye no. When John Dramani Mahama went for the IMF money, we saw the schools he was building. You can't tell me you didn't see the e-blocks. We saw the hospitals. You can't tell me you don't know about Sewa Hospital. You don't know about Fari. You don't know about Bank of Ghana. You don't know about the Bolkatanga the hospitals he has made. You can't tell me you didn't see the cheap compounds. We saw all that. When they came and they took the IMF money, no, ask me, Anna, tell me one regional hospital they've been able to. Even you can say like one regional hospital you can say bia they've been able to like oma chase.
O say empatasia. Agenda 111 hospital say ebisi ho anya hwe no. Now it is
when was the last time when was the last time you went to that site?
Just last week I was there.
When you went there, what was there? The Agenda 111, they told us, they told us, say, Agenda 111 is going to be completed in how many months?
But say at least he told us couldn't finish. But
he told us he was going to complete Agenda 111 in how many months? A year. Then what did he tell? He went and broke down General Hospital, a hospital that was functioning. They went and broke down the hospital. Up to today, is going to take the NDC government to do what? And the Agenda 111 that they said they did. They told us it was complete. Everything could work. Go there.
Okay,
is it working?
I am saying, sir, yes. Because you made the statement, sir. And
that is what I'm telling you. I'm giving you the difference.
So relax. You are saying, say, you are speaking for your government. Oh, Kasadiama NDC. Yes. And I watch you say, Yench mention hospital ba kwa NPP for ba bemu. Wamadu wamun sakan. I said I make catcher will say there are hospitals NPP for ba bemu. In as much as some of the hospitals are not working, but yen to mean enough you hanka say NPP for ba yeno. I be a foundation pen womu to DC hono.
Okay. When I was talking, my word was regional. My word was regional.
Okay.
That is what I said. Because if you are going to delve into Agenda 111, we are not going to finish one. That is why I use the word regional. Yes. Now, we also now talking about the NDC IMF. Now talking about the NDC IMF na mekano. We saw I can give you. But here come the case. IMF. You see, the difference is that when Tamai Omokwaji IMF, when Mama was going to take the IMF, or Ghana for like or Meki or your forum, and beside Ghanaian stakeholders and Sana Oko, or beside Ghanaian stakeholders, Yanko IMF, and Nama Yanko, not a bon ton ebisa. You get it? Now at the end of the day, or they buy and we saw the impact. Now MPP IMF. I say and every 3 months, you your water bill, you your light bill. What is the cost? But omo kachire say, e-levy na mo de brain, IMF inti. And omo ye den, omo ji e-levy. Now ye the e-levy ni mo nya de omekwa IMF. We saw Honorable Kennedy Japan saying this on TV. We will not go to IMF today, we won't go tomorrow. Ye the e-levy ni mo, what did they do?
They still went to
IMF. We don't know what they used the e-levy to do. They still went to IMF. And IMF, this is the initiative for Modiaba. Every 3 months, your water bill, your light bill. This is what people don't understand. Your water bill is 3 months, light bill 2. Nina, IMF and Shisha.
Okay.
So there's a vast difference between that. And then now, if I say that there's difference between that, anything I say, they came to meet things already done. And I mean, you sue. One, the doomso, which you can confirm, say, the doomso has already been solved before some mobile. So the 2017, 16, 2017, 18, 19, 2020, they came to meet it. When things, you saw the reality of MPP from 2021, 22, 23. That was now the reality.
Okay.
Because so after 2020, we now saw their reality. So you can't tell me that MPP and no.
Okay, and you write a topic for discussion. I think it's the death of Kunedu Ajma Rollins Nakwade. When Yakasa Eddie Afa. Ebusiana Migusu Akai must say, Yadia ye train bossu ane, ya train now, but unfortunately was so the traffic so kakra and Chobeba Bekaya, Wabekaya, fine, but when to me ambassador, Yadia Mene Rehina, ever to trade and Komo, Ewo Fidium Hanu saying. So, your next topic for discussion, all chiefs with Galamsey in their jurisdiction. Should be jailed for 100 years. This is coming from a year Peace Watch Ghana. We'll take on that, Eden.
You see, is there a law that will bet me him for no Akoiko Jina courts? I don't know about that. Say law be or honoma, a be him for Nako Jina courts. Say a wukrum because I know say if the chief is involved and they bet me the Nako Jina. But say ya betu no woni krom na law bia makwan se ahemfo se ya betu galamse wo krom a and ese kan gan omo meko de bebre. Okay, but you see those voices no, where were they earlier? 2021 22 23, where were those voices? That's the question I always ask. That is why before election 2024 I can say let those who are quiet today be quiet forever. Okay, because what no more here time and emrantie edi montene na mo ye demonstration galamsey must stop, gala stop. We need to talk to, we need to call for you can't say emergency, state of emergency. They were all quiet, so why are they out today? But what he's saying, the reason why I'm angry is because he was quiet then. After the OPA is going to create an impression say the government is not working. Okay, which has we know that the government is working. But now coming to the chiefs, why should the chief wo krom in sua like in sua woman for no wa makwan ama obi e de excavator be sin suo nim e na wo saying so all because of hene na wo ho no obetimi akokra nsuo abenom. Are you thinking about woman for nana? I am for no, they are making this fight so difficult because obi ba na so say ya ton asase na ama me betu galamsey na say wo say me mpene ma wontu galamsey. You are the owner of that land at that time.
Asemi we ya wo kan ya mama kai the late Mampong kene. Yeah. Ebra wo free mu a ye kopie mu o Mampong. I tried interviewing some of the people there. Na mi bisa wo mo say edebe mpa na mo debe kai nana. Do you know one thing they said? Ebra amanfo decided say omo betu galamsey ewo Asante Mampong no or the nancy form say enya dia wo bepene ne na wapene echina nti enna me no wo ka say obi en won motu galamsey or ye legal mining ewo Asante Mampong.
So why are the chiefs not copying? Why are the chiefs? I don't know him for no
sometimes I feel say some of him for ebia no omunya dodo de bi
and until I make say if this what and until I can say the governments also must step whether we are or he knew
you need to be held responsible.
So he's saying that they need to they should I'll use the word to be held responsible, not to talk of to be jailing because I don't know the law when it comes to that. But how are in Swoni any say yeah copy me sometime. Me say there was a time me go be so not in Swoni color near Violet. I was shocked. Violet. I was shocked. But people were quiet when in Swoni SN when Akonta mining and co were in the bush. People were quiet. We're not here. Those who just spoke no more here. A man who said not yes Akonta mining is in Su. Under the cover of community mining, ye who dream no more yen or honum. Ye koya akrokeri, you remember akrokeri story? Yeah. Na ye kase, or hana kasa say, you can't even pass behind Obifie. You will see how I'm more saying so.
And even today, Krano, I think somewhere last week was that they one of the stories are a fear muau, and what to galamsey. And I was like, it's memo for consider bay. And at this illegal mining, but you being an NDC person and also a social media activist, do you think we should politicize this whole illegal mining?
You see, there was yes, there are sometimes, you see, everything has its political side. Everything has its, no matter it has a political side. And this one, I will not sit here and say there is no politics in it.
Okay.
Because we all condemned it and politicized it some time ago. And the politicized Nina Kofa call for state of emergency. We all were on his nerves. Ekufuado's nerves call for state of emergency. And then, because of that word, the MPP they are also using it. Forgetting say me, I don't understand why all of a sudden MPP has hijacked the fight for Galamsey. I don't understand. Because more time. The reason why I say Ekufuado should call for state of emergency and we are not rushing Mahama to call for a state of emergency. Ekufuado was sitting aloof. No nyejuma. Na wamfa Galamsey no as adia edana koma so. Do oka say I have put my presidency on the line, but edru mrebino nanka was say a call state of emergency. Or yet to say, could you know that from 1988, from 1988, ABC 2017, John Dramani Mahama Abain Free Abemu, calculate the number of coup d'etats, the number of military regime, the number of military regime, the number of democratic elections. Of course. Now you can tell me, but now licenses are release small scale miners 98 from 1988. But look at just a period of 8 years, and you've issued 1,197 licenses. Even if I'm wrong, 1,000 plus. The licenses that you release, where were you expecting them to mine? Gata. They were definitely entering there. And then when we asked them to make the fight for Galamsey a national thing, they told us that they've done what? They told us that Oma banning small scale mining for some time. Omo the ban atoso. But behind ban no the atoso, they were still releasing licenses. So you were just trying to make things comfortable for them or what? And then releasing licenses releasing licenses say party here. So you want to tell us a party here and so on and say they were sitting aloof, they were not doing anything, they were not even trying to. Before election 2024, we get some of their MPs, their PCs on national television telling us that Galamsey ni yenjai china. Napo, mami o fa napo.
Miku no.
And they will be so excellent. Napo kachira ye say omo person mo ya na ye den ye jai Galamsey fight ye njai Galamsey ni ne ye njai Galamsey ni china. That is the reason. These were some of the utterances and the reason why we were telling them, say, call for a state of emergency if you can't do anything. The importation of what they call excavators, was there a track on it? They were not tracking anything. So be at the bar. And then perception. And I say, the importation of tractors came to hijack the Galamsey. There was nothing they were putting in place to fight Galamsey. When young men and women were out there demonstrating, at least come on there, I like humanity. Come on, demonstrating. Let them demonstrate peacefully. Nancy says, oh, the government is tolerant. You were out there when police were after these people and we were speaking. We get even the MPs in parliament. They were not. They were okay. They were okay with it. And if you've done all this, Miracle Abuaji has said, "I can't find Galamsey." They won't stop it today. They won't stop it tomorrow. Today he has hijacked it. That is why when they started that Galamsey thing, and Chebia na Jandam Nyukuno. So because they were not ready to do what? To do the needful. That is why we're calling for state of emergency.
Okay.
You understand? So politicizing it, I'm not going to say there's no politics in it, but there are certain reasons why there were politics. And then I'm saying, today we could see what the president is. I heard the other lady was reading about how they are crashing. I saw it on. Things are working. We are seeing Galamsey sites being destroyed every day. We've seen how the importation of excavators, which is the main thing that is destroying our water bodies, how they are being tracked. It is because of this in here. Omo imported tractors lately. When they came and then they were at the port, they declared they wanted to take it to the military. That was what they were moving at Joy News. Say people are moving things excavators. And then at the end of the day, what did they do? it was a false information.
Okay.
So now even the importation of excavators, there's a track on it. You tell them what you are going to use to do.
Okay, Ebusia Rahina and Ameneno Echoche and Komo Efian Sana Opoku Kusi Kelvin Bossu Wababa come home Elfidem and is a mamma Bossu.
Madam.
Watch a dear.
Jack, Friday traffic there hit different papa chroma traffic now. I'm a match media seka. One is I'm always on time, yes. But baby in Tina Buma traffic day. Yes.
Okay, Ababa.
Major also.
Party in the Mutizing.
Aja. Kakra.
Muguso.
Yes. Atias will move. The downfall of a man is not the end. At the end of the day, be fine.
Sure. Mreno continue. I mean, say no da what ya rehosema ya to Ghana for nyina seconds then I ka dia found.
Oh, and no padie. Nyina ya anti asempa brichi bo my Ghana. The former first lady of the Republic of Ghana. Ya mame Nana Ajima kuna do Rollins. Baby obi anu nyame emfa ne kra ensie. Obi oba into politics no. Ya nim say osuya ade papa every ya mame Nana Ajima kuna do Rollins wo. Because history states categorically says she is the long serving first lady of my Ghana ede enya enti enra de ya ante arewosem and as enra yeti arewosem as say the office of the president will easy communicate yes enti eja yina igusu etinisu ama Ghana kakra na me fa ya ma me kran say na ya ma abusuafo no hyede pa
amen
na me ba idi eja me ba ma monitor mo pa me nua ba ye twantro sa na me oh the traffic be media in your crowd. Now, issues in this. I mean, take this opportunity. Now, I'm in charge as regional organizer. Maybe Dr. Francis Adomako Francois will be on my Mame and Tiano. Ninuma Penti region for the Sunimu Edinako regional secretary, baby will be ano. Mame Tiano, na minister of body insurance famano. Now, I'm in Commercial South constituency. I'm in charge the second vice chairman, Edmamencia South constituency. Lawyer Bonsukin's retreat, baby a lawyer will be. I'm in charge the incoming regional assistant secretary. Anna, maybe
okay. Ya wo say entro bebre akoso say mu 10 hospital ni se wu ani ade nyina yes MPP mobile man si hospital bia Boga regional hospital nyina yes say e konko bi kura e na mu ja wo yes MPP man si hospital bia
agenda 111 na
when ya also regional hospital ma nya adwuma bia agenda 111 dey say ja me kura me kire na me impata say bi si wo do kura was say e konko
we had the regional minister Dr. AMOAH call Public Accounts Committee. He stated it categorically, say Asante region we have 3 agenda 111 hospitals are operationalized. We have this agenda 111 me enyes will be say me ana de biana make say me kono obi beka bibi kire me I am mending to this me am here de me ko search our farm plains constituency. Wo agenda 111 hospital. RTC ejuma wo search our farm please and cast and region
e kan
say kan dia agenda 111 no ayo into operations wo search our farm please constituency district ejuma
enti operational hospital on district
ti ye buy no on say we see district hospital district one see maybe yenda just issue district hospital who see how be seen baako but who see agenda 111 within that district enclave ubetimi see hospitals be 3 send be ya be facilitate aboa omo within that district but district hospital now you see agenda 111 the number of hospitals you see within a district and a constituency no more than say we see 1 district hospital yes enti eja obia ni the way oba amamuma obisi ide ebu oman ti ade ayira na nado dan kwa akufado e de tona koma so a oyema Ghana fo no.
Okay, and yentin remwe Peace Watch Ghana for ekasa. Na wamu sem nyina ne se wam se ahemfofo a yetu galamsey wo wamu kruso no anya hwe ne wo sesa ahemfofo ne de wamu tumu be 100 years. We take on sasem na
had a pia make us say me ko be no mo ka galamsey ho asama. I take my political lens out.
Okay.
And I talk as a concerned citizen. I take my political space out and talk as a concerned citizen. Adentia. Because effective beer baby, it doesn't matter say free MPP and also we NDC.
Sure.
Say Yaribi bow and as a illegal mining be at the Yaribi bar, it affects you now. Penina didn't and as a manufacturer. Ebo diplomatic passport at the end of the day will be too quiet because I know Yariu. But me no mean say galamsey the Yaribi bar. Me no mean you I am say galamsey say
you will
legal mining. Everything concerning legal piano you down rules and regulations and I say it is binding by the law. By illegal mining be any illegal mining they were the forest no de o tu galano. The last time I'm baby mamu assignment say opa producer mami 2024 if you abem December your 2 elections we no mami River Pra and River Ankobra na mami now the current state of these rivers are you can want some more my Ghana. The video will show say NDC for buying galamsey omo your madwen say omo be fight na John Dramani mama wo position no o ka kire say obe declare state of emergency on a care president e den na AC John Dramani mama kwan say o release state of emergency
say an omo gusu a omo adwuma
say blue gas say water gas no omo nanam enzuom no eno no a job for the NDC full soldiers omo na ahwi. We are just putting them on the payroll. Ejuma na omo yema aban by power no. It is just a job for the NDC people, full soldiers. And yes, they are fighting galamsey. And it is about this galamsey issue na NDC for na Kebia. I na me hu ni say oma bi di aban so.
Okay.
Ye kwakwati I was there. Ya me a national organizer. A national organizer stated it emphatically say akwetiafo motuma ya galamsey no yebema ya and now we know their national third vice chairman Abanga their national organizer they are into galamsey so empenifocus is a fish say a profinity and to say wow national organizer and those third vice chairman are into galamsey. What are the directives are the mom?
Yatihana, it was an alleged. There is nothing that shows say Joseph Yamin to galamsey.
Oh.
It was an alleged.
No, listen.
And no correction, he was invited to come answer questions.
On one party no power. A national organizer of the NDC. Now party what power? Invitation for what? It is just a camouflage.
Okay.
This is not a prayer. The only thing I made the the only thing that John Dramani mama beat me here, yeah, the be fighting against galamsey. And you no one sema or can opposition say obey declare state of emergency. This the national operation illegal mining system no thereby yes say monitor more galamsey necessary more excavators no. How years are this
going to continue?
Yes. Operation how years? And I'm confirming to into galamsey no. A kwambe so na dey omofa.
And then you reported by Yachibiu.
Hey, Chidi Esebech. John Dramani Mama as a president knows those who are into this galamsey.
Just like MPP knew those who were into illegal mining.
John Dramani Mama knows those who are into galamsey. Amunim site owners for no site ni omudi omoye galamsey no.
And I'm asking
omo ayachi omo no. Nipa kwa site ni na dia o fa achiri. Akogrant omo be o.
This thing you are saying I know she papa.
Let me tell you something. Wait. Say your chubis concerning this illegal mining no wasama. How many your chin now ubeti news ni say your chin at the end of the day 2 days 3 days 4 days 1 week What's in one same be?
Say recently, I shall one use your friend is I shall one say, oh yes, you're one sawum. Yes, you're one sawum, man. You're near grad that's a walk right. And easy.
I one time there, yeah, I shall one call in sawum.
More time.
Oh, by what is NDC for? At you a so be a way into Galamsey, Ako prisoner.
Such a dear woman goes to our edge, but obviously, I am not prison one of incident as to say the panel one, as to say the panel. They are doing whatever they can.
Make sure say, yeah, bet you. But the site owner will go there and grant them bail. Allegedly.
Okay.
Yeah, chiwa. Na site owner near Joseph ya media, a national organizer, your birthday, over for a could be.
Okay.
So about this Galamsey fight now, I take off this political lens and fight it as a citizen.
Okay.
Yeah, and take this offer, MY, because in so say.
Sure.
2024, you have free power. Me say with a pra. Na in so nani ati o. Na in so nani ati kura. Bana kwhwe. Utimi edun se nuas o don se fa ani kura na on sa so anwem o don se fa ani kura ze o se nsu na o be sa anwea fra nsu no. The issue of this Galamsey has become rampant.
Okay.
E wo say John Dramani Mama Sem no ka kire ye time wo position say the best way for them to fight Galamsey, for us to fight Galamsey, is to declare state of emergency. He should declare it.
Okay.
You can tell me say we have task force on Moye say Juma. Blue guy, you got to the water got na on Moye Juma. You can tell me say on Moye Juma, but at the end of the day, their work isn't productive to us. Their works aren't giving us any good results. Their results are by your time at Chibi. Babuzaza Galamsey, you twas your crown, then. Your time you Chibi. Soldiers for uncle. Forest mo anko titili mo am presenters o katachi afifa ne Mr. Speaker, yes omo call Forest o titili. It was here Debbie John Dramani Mama time and no position, he gave us the only solution,
so he should implement it now.
Na se ka ku no kwa nu.
Okay.
It is a one man state of emergency. So about declare state of emergency. What is preventing John Dramani Mama for him to declare this state of emergency? I will catch it time and now power.
Sir, or kasa you know say on use the resources ni na ebe man declare state of emergency now.
Everything shows. Say now nothing John Dramani Mahama beats me a year. Ebe stop Galamsey. The best option, and they say he should declare state of emergency.
Okay, Bimbre no ekwa ankasa aka about 12 minutes na just ejumedi and yedini nyina no aba ne wie yenti ebe right topic for discussion mo anti-LGBTQ bill. Pastors should pray for sinners, not condemn them. UCC lecturer to Intim Fojo. For now, they say Intim Fojo. What the nice for me, papa, about the LGBTQ bill. La woman shame him say, one more pass our parliament. Rahina, I'm into with take on that.
I'm coming. Before I'll bring what you're saying, but I'm happy he was not able to give it, because that is what I was saying. I said original. Concerning the hospital, I'm still concerned about that. I'm happy he was not able to give even one regional hospital, which I can boast of. Wow, 2010.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm happy about that. And I'm happy he mentioned the say, because allegedly, you even said the Okraka aware allegedly say Yamin, yes, or a national organizer of the NDC, and he is saying say, and I'm say or your party member, then it will be okay for a mind Ghana say Dr. Frimpong Boateng ne report now the by or mention MPP for Kukudam for Gabio Chidakomo and Kono. I'll be very happy say now it means say now more the politicizing and even the president of the republic then time Al Jazeera ebo sa tape no so the Al Jazeera kokot. It was because of politics. Manenka say we in political lens.
Okay.
Yes. Now talking about this LGBT. How sometimes religious, my belief is different. I am neither a Christian nor a Muslim.
Okay.
Yes. I belong to the Dharma. Yes. And then when we talk about this LGBT thing, my religion, we have a history for them. So yes,
your religion accepts it.
No, not that it's accept. It has a history for them.
Okay.
It has a history for that. Now coming to Ghana as a Christian and Muslim country, we like books, the Quran, the Bible, they talk against it. They talk against it. And in the first place, Reverend Intim Fojo. So he wants to tell us, then, what was stopping him from pushing it then? When he was in power, even to the extent to say, the parliament had passed it. And at the president catches obi the cocots. Meanwhile, timer, the president was saying, so obi the cocots, no obi fan cocots. Na ditching ye. And a nippon in the cocots. He took a person say he didn't say it. So this is the time I don't feel it right to say because it's in opposition and they make sense when they're in opposition. He has to bring it and then make an impression. Say, I'm against gay and lesbianism. What was stopping him? Where was his voice? You get it? Where was his voice? And then we should pray for sinners, no? Like. And so say every day you die, we don't pray for them. We pray for them every day. At the end, you see, if persuasion fails, force must be applied. Force must be applied. If you who say, asimesi adena wo ye no, ye de nyon kwa akoshemu a, ono so onjai. Into who praying is so like I feel say it is something I was said they should implement it.
Okay.
They have to implement, not to talk about yembompa yemom. It
was the UCC.
Yeah, I get it. No, yes, I understand. I know what I'm saying about him. He is trying to. They are rebringing. He is trying to. I said, me. What I'm trying to put across and I said, oh, yet said yeah. Meanwhile, in your time, even when they were sitting on that case,
okay, so I was so happy. I wanted to ask you but many Jebra say you are not you are against it. You know what the Obeka say they should just pass the bill. But anytime as now let me say as will be standing for a political party, not yet chichikru. Not because we have two political parties in this country. Ye can say, okay, this party, a bro opposition, and an annual day, into no, or about power, no one ye be into no, or opposition, no, and mano and kasa. I don't know if you understand what it takes a party or what a party should do when they are in opposition. Say party oppositioner. The current party they have the right to judge. Into the fact to say opposition, woman can be beyond for one. And when they say opposition, woman can be beyond for one. Say now that they are in opposition, they shouldn't talk about it.
I'm not even saying he shouldn't talk about it. I just asked the question. What stopped him? That is what I just asked. What stopped him?
He has the right to talk about it.
So then he had the right not to talk about it.
And I'm telling you.
And then when the sittings were going on, what was his position then?
So the fact that they didn't talk about it doesn't mean they shouldn't talk about it.
I'm not saying they shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really get.
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't talk about it too. He shouldn't pretend as if.
Wait. If nothing was done then, that doesn't mean nothing should be done now.
And then we are not saying nothing won't be done.
If
neither said say
parliament.
The thing is that what I'm trying to put across is a man yet to say. He's all behind it.
He wasn't even the one alone. Sam George cried, not Sam George account. He wasn't the only person or didn't Sheneba so LGBTQ bullshit. No, he wasn't alone. Sam George and now account and maybe a chairman. And Sam George was also
even after that.
Sam George should also keep quiet.
I'm not saying he should because he brought the bill, so he can't keep quiet.
So
he brought it even when he was in opposition. So he can't keep quiet, even now. He can't keep. I am not saying he shouldn't talk.
Okay. Boss, Mamiti also will take on this whole LGBTQ and in fact, I come 6 minutes, for 6 minutes in the night.
I think your first question to me, you misled me. You asked me of a district hospital, not a regional hospital.
No, actually, I said
Relax. You asked me of a district hospital, and I told you it was capitalized under Agenda 111.
No, I said, say, according to her, MPP party nearby, when see
district hospital.
No, you cannot say Manka district.
She didn't say district.
I used the word say.
When you chose to say you can
making some of the examples of hospitals. I mean, say MPP by
we make a district hospital.
Yeah, you spoke about district hospital.
Okay. National hospital, Bolegatanga, national.
So that was regional, when I mean making that example. Say, meaning say MPP by Musi
Bolegatanga yes.
Hospital.
Yes.
Yeah, then I make us say you Konkosi one.
Konkosi.
She say you.
How many years ni? Regional hospital. People they see Bolegatanga regional hospital. Uncle Shama Memra. No, say was say Kunku. Uncle Mra and Zan wakache me say Kunku and say Kunku. Anti-LGBTQ plus. Is this a baby well parliament?
Yeah.
My social studies nimdieahinta minim. Yabeka say a bill is a proposed law sent to parliament by the executive. And anytime the executive presents a bill to the parliament, it is received by the speaker and added to the agenda of the house, which is called the orders of the day. Into with this in the house no fix a date for it to be debated upon. The house on that said date, ever talking about this LGBTQ plus.
Okay.
Time and NDC opposition. Their campaign messages were two. Moba, yaba power, galamsey, be declare state of emergency.
Yeah.
Yaba, gay and lesbianism, yenye day. To more my Ghana, and we know it categorically without any fear or panic. And I say you be religion, if we are setting aside the religion, so we are Christian, so we are Muslim, so we are traditionalist. All these three religion I work Ghana no, you know, no accept gay and lesbianism.
Yeah.
None of them accept this. And yema, I'm the 1992 constitution. Only the penetration of the male to the female asa. Anything aside this penetration of the male to the female, illegal. Yachewa obey them. And everyone in Ghana knows LGBTQ a criminal offense. So what is stopping John Dramani Mahama? And that's the NDC government. Omuka say under the 8th parliament, idea BIC or 8th parliament concerning this LGBTQ plus is away.
Yeah.
Now we are in the 9th parliament. The case is coming afresh. The NDC, time and NDC opposition, one key pa. Now one champion, yes, sign. Sam George. It's a minimum. Say LGBTQ plus no a free na adwuma say one
but say
say Sam George a free ni team say one DSTV4 na eko obewie eche no akoya advert about DSTV4. The Sam George we knew the opposition is not the same Sam George we know now. What is stopping Sam George to champion his voice when it comes to this fighting of LGBTQ plus? Time one here no champion wata or this aitum say I was MPP kiane ki omusan. Now, Mokache is international influence, pressure, and the John Dramani Mahama inside. Before he leaves office, he must sign this bill. And just assent to signature, it must be done. Because you told us categorically, say, Oba, we are going to sign this anti-LGBTQ plus. What is stopping John Dramani Mahama? Say, yeah, and yes, MPP bar, we are going to play politics around it. NDC bar, they are going to
play. That is why I keep saying, say, any Bibiana, Yabeno, and because I'm buying our no NDC shouldn't talk about it because the NDC now no.
Play politics around this LGBTQ plus. Not knowing they are they are going to do same. Sam George made no say, oh. Holy, let me assign this. Argentina, anti-LGBTQ plus in the core parliament. Na enka orders of the days. I don't know enka. I don't know me free. My majority leader, Mama Yaraga, Semenokai. The NDC are not ready to sign it. I was some catcher Ghana for say they are not ready to sign this. And I say, I was some catcher say they won't sign this. I'm on sign. I'm on catcher Ghana for say yes sign. Not Ghana for no any day. And so I'm going to say in some NDC catcher they are in opposition say I'm about Galam say they are going to declare state of emergency. Omanye LGBTQ plus. I'm about sign. Omanye.
9 months in power. More time.
What is time? 9 months in power. Now, me ba una go for buy. Me ba una miss. Una 30 seconds. 9 months in power. Dollar to CD rate go from ayomodia from
okay.
Inflation is what? Ayomodia.
Inti we so ne
na ready 9 months in power. Ti ni go say modi hujuma.
Opoku Kusi Kelvin Bosu test con KNUSC communication officer Saso and Rahina Linda politically vibrant social media activist wono so ekasa edema NDC amanyoko womo and nefia da womo be kame ho showdown jumedi so one of the most trending stories ekoso my Ghana no yakasa ede afa ho mo so amojoin here from start basis sabre ye beda munyina asiye papa jumeko so masi and them to me a day a shoulder jumedi ebe so more Lionage Clinic GH be pacho we your ba wa wasem ada ne buachi bi dia me pacho me kanfo wo mo ede amao infertility fibroid ni ade nyina no wo diabetes aso eda wo be masem no che bi wo so de anopa ko hudon so ni ngina ne na so ayemre we ni bo ba ne so ana se wa pepia me kanfo wo mo ede amao ya wie biara da so acha we chi a wonya solution no me pacho ko pie mu wo maso ya wo mo wonu papa wo mo de be count na asem de ne se free consultation ti baby biara wo bia no obetimi ene wo mo atwetwe enkomo o wan kramante mu amepacho mo location no spinter saso ena wo Kumasi so a wo mo location no tech maxima number da kasafoni ne no kramante mu number 0559658403 obetimi afre wo mo na no wo ma atwetwe enkomo saso ena Kumasi obetimi afre mo 0558143438 na onu wo mo atwetwe enkomo opese wo fro doctor ni na kasa so na one ne twetwe enkomo 0240689641 ofra wo mo beje so shonko na wo mo ne wo atwetwe enkomo Maminda production team ni nyina ase Kana ATP the newspaper review no ever so mosaso and a camera any MCR kodwe yebo executive producer Mr. Daniel yebo me so ametire dwem the jumedi ever so momedi ene na ya so nyame adoma Monday exactly 2 p.m. yebe san so edi ehia showdown jumedi so have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.